You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. Tinubu may think, I have money, Inec, police, and army. Tinubu invited Jonathan for a chat. Who said all this? El-Rufai. Former Governor Nasiru El-Rufai of Kaduna State has stated that President Tinubu will be defeated in the 2027 presidential election. He said from his analysis, he believes Tinubu will become third in the race. In an interview with Channels Television, El-Rufai said Tinubu might believe he has all the resources and influence needed to secure victory, including money, the support of institutions like Inec, the police, and even the army. However, he said that having such advantages does not guarantee success in an election. El-Rufai said former President Goodluck Jonathan once had all the same powers and structures on his side, yet he was defeated in 2015 presidential election. In El-Rufai's words, he has no pathway to win. I have done the maths, I have done the analysis. He will be at best third, but he can deceive himself. He may think, oh, I have money, I have INEC, I have the police, I have the army. You know what? President Tinubu invited Jonathan for a chat and asked him if he didn't have all this in 2015, and we got him out. Those were the submissions of the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasiru El-Rufai, concerning the coming election in 2027. We wouldn't forget that he was once in APC. He was once in APC and was part of those who worked for the victory of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2023. Somehow there is a fallout between them. He felt betrayed, and then as a result of that, he has decided to defect from the APC, and he said he has gone to SDP. And also, the SDP people did not agree with all other persons that are trying to come into their party to use it for a coalition, and they decided to do a coalition in ADC. So, by reason of party affiliation, he belongs to SDP. By the reason of coalition, of course, he's working with other politicians from PDP and Labour Party and other parties to form a coalition on the platform of ADC. And of course, the race has begun towards 2027. Even though they kickstarted too early, 2 years before 2027, Nigerians are waiting to see what is going to happen. And their belief is that as they did and gang up against President Goodluck Jonathan, then the former president, and removed him in 2015. We are going to do the same thing, remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu also come 2027. In fact, by his own calculation, he believed that President Tinubu will come a distant third, that in the election, he's not going to win at all. There will be no chance. He has no chance at all, even to win in the forthcoming election in 2027. An election that is almost about 2 years away. And he deliberately said that, of course, the president may be looking at some of the things he has at his beck and call. Those are the state, institutions, including the army, the police, and also even the Independent National Electoral Commission too. That irrespective of the fact that all these institutions are under the control of the president as at present, it happened in 2015 that they were under the control of the then incumbent president, that's President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and still he was defeated. He was removed. So, like the language he used is that we got him out. And the same treatment he believes they are going to met on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. Nigerians are waiting to see, because there is nothing these politicians will not say. They can tell you that they can bring God down even from heaven for everybody to see him face to face. But it is when they go to the election and then they test the waters of election that people will decide who they want to govern them or who they did not want. But till then, these are the things that are going on. I think politicians are already doing a lot of underground work, planning here, exchanging ideas, are also changing ranks and trying to bring all the things they need in order to fulfill their own ambition. Of course, people with same vision will align. Those who are with different vision, they will fall out, and then they will also regard elsewhere with those who have the same alignment with them. But be it as it may, I think the polity is being heated up little by little, bit by bit. And for an El-Rufai, It seems as if the matter, like the former president Obasanjo said during his own time in 2023 election, that is a do or die affair. And I think they shouldn't be, hold it in that hand. They should be able to allow the free will of the people even to come to bear. You understand? And also for him to speak from the angle of the fact that the incumbent is having some national institutions under their influence. It means they themselves have been able to use all these resources before when they were in power, and it seems as if the victory was sure for them then. But this time around, they are now at the opposition side, and it seems as if their chances seems to be slimmer because they lack all these things. Then they have to go and bring an example even from a previous incumbent that was defeated irrespective of all that he has. So he said from his analysis that he believed President Tinubu will come third in the race. Whether Tinubu will come first or will come third, let's wait till 2027. That's just the reality. And there's something else again. This heating up of politics is like a strategy to distract the government. And I want to advise, if President Tinubu loves himself, he shouldn't get distracted. And all the people that are working with him too, they had better be careful not to get distracted, because Nigerians are beginning to get much more educated electorally, and they will judge the incumbent based on his performance. Nobody can cajole anybody now. And like El-Rufai is trying to say, the situation is tighter for the incumbent in the sense that he has been given the mandate, and Nigerians have their vote as their power to either sack him or continue to hire him. And that is why he needs to tell his team and that they need to focus and continue to churn out democracy deliverables and make life better for people, and make sure they heal the economy as fast as they could. But if the economy is still doing it for those who are the rock bottom of the ladder, I don't think the election is going to speak good for them. Of course, at this level, it's speaking good right now for those who are at the peak of the pyramid, the businessmen, those who are the first class in the society, and also the foreigners who want to bring in direct investment, and that they'll be able to repatriate their money and the likes. But the average man on the street, if his purchasing power is still powerless, that means the only power he has, which is his thumb, his vote, he will need to use it to make sure that the person causing his purchasing power to be powerless does not remain in power, because everything now is about power. And if the president is not careful, he will understand that voting power corrupts absolutely. He should have that at the back of his mind. So that's my candid advice for them. And let's see if their performance is okay. And the likes of everybody have their own argument very well. Of course, in 2027, Nigerians will decide. Keep liking our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you share. Thank you.